Okay, so here I am getting to the Angel of Independence. I just got off the metro bus and I'm on my way to the US consulate. I was talking earlier about the pollution in this city and why I wear a mask. I don't know if you can appreciate the pollution, but I can. And this is not the Angel of Independence. I think I got off early, but it's further down. Still a good imagery to see. I like this city. The only down is the pollution. If you are not vulnerable like me, then it doesn't matter. You can just walk like many of them without any concern, maybe until you get old and then you start getting sick from all the air you have breathed your whole life. And in my case, I like to protect myself. I am trying to cross towards the Angel of Independence. My phone is not the best, but if I go slow, it will be able to digest all the imagery in front of me without blurring. You know, I used to live in Puerto Rico for a while, and you know, I don't like living driving all the time. It makes me angry. It drives me mad, and I don't like it. I rather walk, take the bus, meet people, hear different stories than my own, get out of my head for a while, and appreciate life as it is, and do some good for others than yourself, other than yourself. That's what matters in life. The quality of the human being that you could be and that you are affects other people's life. Many people think that giving back money and material is the best way to help somebody else, but that's not true. You can help somebody else just by being kind and humble. And I know it's hard because we live in chaos. We live in this constant chaos, and we always making reference to a sad story or a tragic story, but it doesn't have to be that way. Also, seeing this helps me appreciate my position and not spend money on stupid stuff. But if something stupid, like buying a belt because you don't need it, help somebody else, then by all means do so. And if you don't want it, give it back. And you know, that's the philosophy behind my life. I have gained a lot of appreciation for the quality of life that I want to create for myself and others. And basically that's what it is. I don't like to talk much on my videos. I would rather just enjoy the road and play music in the background. That's more my my style. I don't feel ugly or hard to look at. I'm just over the fact that I don't need to look at myself all the time to get validation or to feel validated. I just rather I show you and you come with me in this adventure and we can talk about it. I like to talk about religion, philosophy, and I love those things. And like the book of Ecclesiastes suggests, there is always time for everything. Time to be angry, time to be happy. Time to have pleasure, I guess, and time to not have pleasure. Life, the physics of this reality is a battle of opposites. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not so good. And there is always an opposite to everything. Moon, sun, black, white, fat, skinny. And I guess the balance to gain here is to be able to remain at peace while you are looking at the chaos and choose differently. Choose not to do. In other words, they call it sasen, which is the science of not doing. There is the angel of independence. I am getting closer to the US consulate from Avenida Reforma. If you're paying attention, you can get to these places with these videos. Angel, little angel, where you are. There it is, the angel. You know, that's another thing. Angels, apparently, they operate in a different dimension. Just like plants. They are in this physical, well, plants are in this physical reality, but they operate also in a different frequency. And they open dimensions where you can heal. You just gotta learn about it. I'm not gonna tell you anymore because I don't know it all. Sometimes wearing the mask is exhausting. There it is. There it is, the pride flag. I am very grateful to be here to appreciate all these things I'm looking at. I am very happy to be awakened to my experience of life. So like I was saying, the point in life is to be where you need to be, fully present. If you're eating, eat. If you're walking, walk. There is a lot of beautiful things that Mexicans make. Beautiful art. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, God. If you don't feel like saying anything, don't say anything. But if you feel stuck with a burden on your chest, give thanks and realize that thinking patterns are also vibrations. So if you raise your vibration of thinking, you're going to be able to draw in a different pattern of thinking, a more happy thinking, a more free thinking, which usually with music works very well when you combine it with music. Now, okay, enough. That is the US consulate. Point of reference, buildings. Lastly, I want to say I don't hate the US. I don't hate the way of America, because I grew up in Puerto Rico with a lot of influence from the US. I was in the military, and when I come to other countries, if I hear people talking bad about Americans or the US, I don't talk shit about my country, because the US has given me more than Puerto Rico ever has given me. So I am actually more American than I am anything else. And I am happy with that. I think it's close, the entrance to the US consulate. America just needs to maybe change a bit in terms of being so self-absorbed in their own. Like many people, I think that many people are identified with how they look and how others perceive them, rather than just dropping all restraints, all that tension, and just be more human. Sort of like the way they are with dogs. I feel like Americans are very kind to dogs, but have lost their touch with other humans. So anyways, that's enough for today. Now, if you look at another video that I made, in the other video I come from the US consulate, which is that way, but you have to go forward here and then take a left. You have to go straight, take a left. In another video of mine, I come the other way around, which is the same way, but on the opposite way. In this video, I'm coming from more a straightforward direction. So, and if you're paying attention, in my other video, I use this as a point of reference. Then there is the Santander Bank, all the way down to Reforma. Okay, good luck, God bless you.